The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello guys, welcome to the session and let me tell you what this session is all about. It's about giving you some important information about Salesforce certification exam. So those who are planning the Salesforce certification exam or will be planning in future, then this video is going to be very important for you. So let's go step by step. First of all, please note that in the Salesforce industry, certification has a very big importance because based on that only companies will decide to select you for the interview or not. Means going to the interview or getting the request for or invitation for the interview is decided by your certifications in many companies. So you can understand how certifications are important for your career. Now let me tell you a few important things for the same. Point number one here, you have to understand for a beginner level person, there are three certifications which are suitable. I'm saying suitable, not compulsory. Okay, so suitable is admin, and second is app builder, and third is developer. That is also called as PD1. Okay, suitable, not compulsory. If you have any financial limitations, then understand one thing. Every exam costs $200 plus taxes, depending on the country. And please note, if you are having no such financial limitations, or you can invest good amount for your career itself, because ultimately you will be getting the benefit of this certifications in terms of getting great packages or some fantastic salary hikes, then I will recommend you to do all three certifications. Sometimes people say to do advanced admin, but I'm not that much uh, interested to advise you for that, because I know that out of all the openings or opportunities we get from our contacts in the market, very rarely anyone asks about advanced admin. So I will not recommend you to do and waste your time in this preparation. So I'm going to rule out this. But remaining three are good. Many companies ask this. And now in this case, suppose you are having some financial limitations, then I will ask you to remove this and go for 200 plus 200 plus taxes investment. But assume that your budget is even not suitable for that, then I will also ask you to rule out this and go for at least this. And even your budget is not suitable for this, then we regularly distribute the exam coupons in our group, and in that group you can keep checking the opportunity whenever you get any kind of chance to get the benefit of exam coupon, which can save your $100 or $70 or sometimes the entire $200. Then you can do that way also. Ultimately I'm giving you all the options which is suitable for your budget. Okay, fine. This is about exam decision. Now second thing about exam booking. So if you want to book the exam, then please note very carefully, only authorized exam center you should focus on, because in this case what will happen, you will find many institutes, many companies, I don't want to take anyone's name, but they openly say we are Salesforce exam partner, or we have the authority to take Salesforce exam. But actually, if you are doing that, then you are ultimately making a loss of $200, because Salesforce never gave any authority to them to conduct the exam or to give you the certification that you are exam completed person. So don't do that mistake. Let me tell you that the Salesforce certified exam authority is this, the company name I can, or the website I can show here. Just simply do one thing, search WebSSR Salesforce, that's it. So this is the website, please note, on which you are supposed to proceed for payment, exam booking, everything. Please be very careful, it's a matter of your $200. Don't make a mistake. Okay, so just Google search and this will come at the top. Okay, and click on this first link. Click on the first link. Once you click on the first link, then it will take you to the next page. Just wait, and you're in the next page. Okay, now suppose you are new to this, then you have to actually create one account, and that is possible by this link. Okay, so provide some information, basic information about this, whatever. It's like very simple form, nothing difficult in that, just some basic level form. Fill that, and let me also show you. So WebSSR login, you can give any unique information, maybe your first name, last name, anything, just any unique information. Set the password, simple. Legal first name, okay, last name, all simple, no need to inform you all this. Email address, fine. Phone number, address, all this thing. Okay, this is very simple, you can manage this. Then postal code, country, everything is there. And after that, email address. So whatever email address you are using for doing the practice in Salesforce, your Salesforce org, you can give that. Company name where you are working, you can give that. If you're employee of Interlogic, you can give Interlogic name there. And give the, this is very important. This is very important. Here give proper name, because based on that, your name will be printed on certification. For example, let's say my name is Shekhar, and my first name I wrote by mistake something like this, Shekar, for example. Okay, so now when any company would like to search that whether this person is certified or not, and they type my proper name, that is Shekar, this is my proper spelling, they will search by this by looking at my resume, but actually my exam result is showing this, so they will not find my name and they will feel that I did not do any exam, but in reality I did. So to avoid that mistake, very carefully here write the proper name without any spelling mistake. You are a, select here, SFDC customer. Verification opt-in, yes. This will help the companies in the market to check, to verify you that you are a certified person or not on Trailhead website. And your role, so I think most of them, most of the people in the market are from private segment, and you can select here private. Okay, this way create the account, and I'm assuming that now you will be done with this easily. Once you will be able to manage this easily, and now after that, then you again come back to the same page by Google search, and then sir, enter your ID and password. So I'm entering my ID and password, something like this, and login. I'm going to enter my ID and password and login, and then after that, it will be giving me some information like this. Okay, now next step is, if you are not done with the linking of your WebSSR account with Trailhead, then please read this option. It's very important. It is nowadays everything is associated with Trailhead, so do link this your account with Trailhead. It's very simple, just simple information. Read the article and follow the steps. Okay, don't forget this. Please note, at any point of time you are booking the exam, you are having any questions, you miss the exam date, you had some technical problems, anything, just anything, then this company is responsible for helping you. So in this case, contact this page and raise a ticket. They will help you, don't worry. They are very supportive and they do good support for any kind of technical problem issue, any kind of fees issue. Okay, and now let me tell you, next your responsibility is what? Your responsibility is also one more thing. After giving the exam, it's not like you are going to be relaxed. Every year one exam you have to give, maintenance exam. For that, you have to come to this link that I will tell you at the end of this video. Okay, so point number one, link your this WebSR account to Trailhead. Point number two, any kind of questions in future, anything about this platform, contact them, raise a ticket. And this certification maintenance exam I will tell you at the end of the video. That's it. Now let's book the exam. How to book the exam? Click on the register for exam, this one. Okay, this one, third tab, click on this. And you can see there are so many exams. Out of that, admin exam here for you, the PD one which I told you, the most important is here, okay, and the app builder, the third one, is here. That's it. Don't worry about other exams. Don't invest unnecessary money at the beginning level of your career. These three enough. After getting entry into the market, earning some good amount, then you put interest in other certifications. Otherwise, I will not recommend you to go for any other certifications right now. Now, let's proceed for booking the exam. Now, what I will do is, I will show you by going to admin exam. For example, I want to book admin exam. So click on this plus sign, click on the plus sign, and then there are two options: admin exam, advanced admin. And I already recommended you to go for this, but not for this, not advanced admin. Go for normal admin. Okay, so click on this plus sign, then it will give you two options. Okay, by the way, here two options are disabled for me because I already completed this exam, so it is disabled for me. Exam is already completed. So only understand now one thing: online means you want to give from your home or from your office. If you want to give this exam online, on-site means you want to go for exam center. Now in COVID-19 time, everyone went for online, by the way, from home, from office. But now in future you want to go for exam center, then you can go for on-site proctored also. Okay, now I will do one thing, because admin is already done from my side, so I will take that exam which I did not do, so I can show you the exam booking process, because those booking buttons are disabled. Okay, let's say Pardot. So I never done any exam of Pardot. Okay, I will select Pardot because I'm not from Pardot background. So let's say I want to give this exam of Pardot. So this way, wait, I think there is some prerequisite for this Pardot. So see, this button is not coming for me because first of all I need to give this exam, first this exam, and then this exam. Okay, so anyways, but why I came to Pardot? Because in my case those buttons are disabled. For admin, developer, app builder, I done with all these exams. That's why those buttons are not coming. These buttons I'm talking about. That's why, for example point of view, I came to this page. Listen carefully. For giving example, I came to Pardot. I'm not recommending to learn to go for Pardot. Okay, only for example I came to this. So I want to give the exam in exam center, for example. Okay, so I'm going to select here on site. Click on register. Then after that, what I will do is selecting the exam center. So let's say I'm from India, I'm from Maharashtra, and I'm from Pune. So let's say I'm selecting this all parameters. You select as per your country and search. So after searching, then I'm getting all these centers in Pune. Okay, I will select any nearby center for me, anything. So let's say, for example, maybe this let's say this center is near to me, for example, last one. Okay, for example, select this and click on select. Then after that it will ask you to select the date. Let's say I want to select this exam for example, December 6, for example, December 6. Okay, by the way, if any button, any date you are not able to click, then it means those dates are not available. Okay, if you cannot click, means those dates are not available. If you can click, means it's available. So let's say I'm selecting 6th December, and then after that you select the time also, which time available for you. Let's say I want to go for 1 o'clock, and scroll down, click on this, and also please read the exam cancellation rule. Almost $75 are charged for rescheduling kind of thing. So just read this information and select, and then after that you have to click on this checkout button. Okay, checkout button. Suppose you have exam voucher, the way we distribute in our group, our Telegram group. So you want to take the benefit of that, and let's say you got the benefit also and you got the voucher, then that voucher you mention here. Suppose you got the voucher of $100, then mention here. Automatically it will show you 236 minus 100 that is 136 only you have to pay, you can save lots of money. But if there is no coupon, then click on checkout simple. And once you click on checkout, then after that, by the way, on this page, please look at the top side, the address of the exam center and everything mentioned, okay, clearly, and also time properly mentioned. So finally, before making the payment, check this one more time, date, time, center, everything. Don't make mistakes. And finally come to this page, and here you can mention your credit card number, that anyways you can do, and make the payment. Please note, this needs the plastic currency, the card only, and no cash or no other option. So I hope you are having that plastic currency, otherwise any card, otherwise you can take the help of any friend, any relative, your husband, your wife, anything, okay, or family member. That's it. Make the payment, and after this payment is done, immediately you will get email from Salesforce about your exam booking. Do check that and take a printout of that. As soon as you payment is done, you can also check the receipts here. Plus also you will be getting an email. In the email, all the information will be given. Just take a printout of that email. Don't forget this printout, because there is a small code in the printout that the exam center person will ask you, okay? So take this printout and go to that exam center on that day, and also ensure that you're going 30 minutes before, to avoid any kind of confusion, any kind of misunderstanding, any kind of last moment hurdle, okay? So go before 30 minutes, give him printout, and also don't forget to take two government id, let's say your driving license, maybe passport, anything you can take, but don't forget this, otherwise they will ask you to go home. Yeah, thank you for the hold. So please note that go with government ID, otherwise they will not allow you for the exam. Then you have to go to home again, bring the ID, and lots of problems will be there. To government ID and this printout, and that's it. Remaining, they don't need anything else. And if you are taking any kind of additional materials like laptop, books, anything, then they will ask you to put in the locker, which will be there in the center, and do lock that properly, because your laptop and all the things, pocket, your wallet and your wristwatch, everything, even wristwatch, they will not allow you inside your mobile phone. So be very careful, otherwise take one friend to the center if it is not safe, and this way you can proceed for the examination booking. Now coming to the next part, the final part, where I told you about the maintenance exam. If you remember, I told you that on the first page there will be some information about maintenance exam. So please note that just by giving exam, your responsibility is not over, okay? Every year once you have to give one small maintenance exam, and if you don't give, then your actual exam which you have given and plus your $200 expense will be wasted, because your certification, your credential will be cancelled. Means a kind of you can say it will be, let's say, Salesforce will remove your entry from the website, and you will be considered as the person who never gave any exam, okay? So how to give the exam, when to give the exam, all the information you will get anyways from the group, our Telegram group, and in that you will get update, you'll get some answer solutions also. So do keep checking. But once in a year you have to give the exam. Now assume you have given two exam, admin and developer, then you have to give two maintenance exam. You have done three exams, admin, developer, app builder, then you have to give three exams per year, but only once, one time, 1 year, one exam, small exam, not that difficult. And for this exam you have to pay nothing, it's a free exam. Means this is a one time investment, just $200 plus taxes, one time investment. After that, never you need to pay any kind of amount for this, okay? About the maintenance exams and all, as I said, you will get all the updates in the Telegram group. Keep watching that, and this way you can book the exam. I hope you got the useful information in this video, and good luck for your exam.